as we're underway in a series where San Antonio is a heavy favorite. James to the basket, nice feed. Ilgauskas, that was partially blocked by Duncan, but he was still able to finish. Bruce Bowen off the dribble, and Gooden the rebound. James to the basket, inside, banks it in, and there's his first field goal. James spinning, double team. Gooden again. Gooden having a nice game, 6 of 7 from the field, 10 points here in the third quarter. James inside and gets the roll. James fires away, knocks down the three. James will try another three. Does it again. Back-to-back threes for LeBron James. Nice pass, James to Varejao.
It is scary when you think about how good LeBron James is and also how good he will be for a long time to come.
Parker, blocked by James.
Good job of getting back, and then says to Tony Parker, not on my watch.
Gibson for three. Puts it in. Hughes first jumper. Won't go. James the rebound. Right back up and in. Entry pass stripped. Larry Hughes with a help defense. Gibson to James. Inside for the slam.
This is how you get it. Stops on the other end, and then off to the races. LeBron James punching it through the rim. Emphatically, Michael Finley says, I've been around a long time. Let me get out of this picture.
James to the basket, up and under, and draws the foul. Count it and one as Duncan picks up his second.
Nice little misdirection pick and roll. He comes off of it, gets ahead of steam, and if he gets ahead of steam and gets his shoulders square to the rim, very difficult to stop, absorb the contact, and finish the play.
James looking. Spinning inside, lost it, got it back, and a good follow. James, nice feed, Ilgauskas. And LeBron James with his first assist.
Well, a good read. You take the double team, you take the triple team, and you find the open guy.
Pavlovich nails a three. James gets inside and lays it in as we wind down the third quarter.
And I like Greg Popovich keeping Bowen in there on James to make it tough as James crosses over right to left, just so he gets no great flow going into game 3.
Jones left open again and knocks down another. LeBron James knocks it in. Marshall, that's a three. Danielle Marshall from downtown. Stripped and stolen by Gibson. He had 4 steals in game 1. Gibson to the basket. Tried to draw the foul, count it, and one. James puts it in, and the lead is cut to 10 with 5:34 remaining. James on the drive at Duncan, banks it in, and a foul. LeBron James does it again.
LeBron James on the other end. Excuse me, Ginobili. Contact, Ginobili falls, no call. LeBron over Duncan, once again, going for the three-point play.
James drives, gets inside, kicks it out. Gibson for three. It's good. Daniel Gibson showing no fear, and it's back to 9. That pass, James able to get it and put it in. Gooden lines it up and rattles it in. Obviously early in the first quarter, but what do you like from the Cavs so far?
Well, I love their offensive rebounding. They're playing to their strengths. 7 offensive rebounds already, multiple second shots. And I love the patience of LeBron James. He's making plays. He's not forcing shots. He's getting everybody involved.
Duncan, blocked by James.
LeBron says, not on my watch, big fella. Blocks it out of bounds.
And here comes James. Rifle pass to Gooden. Couple of head fakes and a hard foul.
Great defense by Varejao, battling underneath. He can't pay the price because Duncan is grabbing him, hooking him. Come on, Jeff, you're better than this.
James is better than that as he banks it in. Snow in the game. Nice entry pass to James and puts it in.
He's playing below the free throw line, closer to the basket. Impossible to stop with his size and strength.
Nice pass and Ilgauskas to finish. James may have gotten away with an offensive foul. It looked like he leveled Bowen. Jones for three. It's good. Ilgauskas has the range and puts it in. Crowd trying to urge on James. James, the runner, gets it to go. James into Gooden. Tough shot, knocks it down. James, here comes the double team. Inside, just overpowers them. James gets it inside, banks it in, and a foul. James looking for an opening, drives to the basket, gets inside, count it, and a foul. Back to within 5 with a free throw coming up. James on the drive, inside, tripped up. Big free throws from James. James inside to Snow. Back to James. Left-handed puts it in. Terrific adjustment from LeBron James. James goes hard to the glass and banks it in with 6.3 remaining. Quick score, 1-point game. James knocks down a mid-range shot, which he has not done all series long. James not another. Gibson will try it too. Boy, you love to see him come back. He just missed a 3 from almost the same spot. And shows you that he's still confident. Oh, James on the slam. And the Cavs back up by 1.
Excellent read rather than going on top of the pick and roll. Recognizes that they're cheating, rolls by a baseline, and explodes to the rim.
Snow with a jumper, the high arcing shot. James against Finley, spinning and banks it in. Good power move from LeBron James.
And that's a play he can do all day long. Put him on the block and let him take advantage of the smaller defender.
Gooden, the floater. Nice start for the Cavaliers. James, nice feed to Gooden. Inside, counting, and a foul. James to the basket. Nice feed inside the Marshall, and he banks it in. James pulls up, puts it in. 1-point game. James to the basket, inside, puts it in. James doubled. Gibson passes up the 3, goes right at Duncan, and he puts it in. James hard, and he drew on a foul. 2-point Spurs lead, just over 5 to play. Parker knocked away by Varejao and stolen. James ahead to Varejao, goes up and finishes. Tie game. James a 3, puts it in. LeBron James giving the fans some hope. James inside, banks it in. 76-71. Pass inside to Varejao. 78-73. James fires up a 3, and he puts it in. Ginobili puts on the finishing touches. The Cavs will just inbound with 1.9 remaining. Marshall throws it down. Damon Jones fires away. And there's the buzzer. The San Antonio Spurs are NBA champions once again. Their 4th title in 9 years. And the former Spurs assistant Mike Brown with a hug for his mentor, Greg Popovich.